Hello. Hello. Mulimu tabalungi. Iwe weena anyakuli okwakundora webale muno kuba oyerindire Hamu kutuguno webale kungonza oba okuteekaho okandora and I get those views oba okaliking okasubscribing okasharinga kikungaramu amaani nanye nkyaggaruka nyina abantu abakwikarugani bagamba husina bazoro jungu bojo husina bazoro jungu okubaza olunyoro tirugenda kurubasa chano nimbagamba no nobundaba nyina omuntu oma kundora at least akakore kinkugamba oba tukahingisaniza biteekerezo nyo kikuba nekimara tinyina bingi muno binkuba ninyetaaga at all abantu abandi bakubaga hamikutono ni babaza endimi z'owaabo simply because they want to share n'abantu b'owaabo okyetegereza. It's not always going to be money, it's not always going to be rujungu obaki abantu abandi mu byalo okwo batasomi orujungu tibakurumanya tikuligamba nti ngu buli omu akwetegereza orujungu no so togenda kuba oli mu rujungu kandi kuno ekintu ky'okubaza ky'omuntu owa hansi kuli ayina kyetegereza eky'okugamba it becomes tricky oyina communicatinga mu lulimi olw'okumanya nti effort yawe yoteiremu it shall not be in vain. At least abantu bajja kwetegereza eky'okugamba. I've also wanted to have a space where I could share with you my thoughts and talk about this and that. By the entire mulingo gunkusobora kuba ninsigala ninyumya n'abantu bange. It took me a lot of courage nyagamba no leka nyije I start sharing. I don't know when, we always wait for the right full time, we wait for the right time. Every time is the right time. You just need to start. So nyagamba no 2025 I am going to start posting my videos. Oboraba nolora YouTube hano mbaire mostly nintekaho videos, a few clips ezroho I started last year. Ninteka about my weight loss exercises nkatekaho omubiri. I think I got a lot of peace. I am not sick. Abantu abandi omuntu ndasa agamba pressure, sukari. No. Ezo endwaire ibiri nizo ezikizire ku abantu omubiri. I am very healthy. I am very fine. Baitu ndi mukoto and I do not want that, so I'm working out. I'm eating healthy. I'm having a healthy, balanced diet. I am fasting intermittently. I'm doing this and that to see to it that at least nsobwere kuba ninsala omubiri guno ninkendeera omumubiri, and hopefully nkwija kukendeera because I was 106 and now 90 and 80, so yeah, no kiraba kiri nti I don't physically see the change. Chonka nkwehura, I feel very light, way lighter. Baitu kandi nkwenda kutandika kurora nti nkendeire nsazire amatama gagenzere, I look that ka sweet 16. Anyway, mwebale kubayo, mwebale byona bimukora, mwebale byona by'okwikyaho engalo nanyo wendiyo, mashallah. Ebyo tubiteira arubaju bagenzi bange mukimanyire hata abana baitu bali mu ruhumura abandi twe tukahimbaira abana twabatwala mbenganda zaitu ekintu ky'okubungia bungia abana mu ruhumura tikiri kirungi kwikara ntubungia abana tikiri kirungi omwana leero obwahumwire agenda kuwumulira wananka oruhumura runakurumaro wananka oruhumura rulya kurumaro wananka titukyalina bwire obukwikara n'abaana baitu itwe nk'abazaire kutandika kubaliza abaana baitu kuwikara tukahuliriza abaana baitu bibagamba ebibakwenda ebibakuteekereza ebibarabiremu titwina bwire obukwikara tukahabuza abaana ensi mu ggiro ramuta. How is your life? How have you been? Where do you see yourself tomorrow? Who would you want to be? Ebintu nk'ebyo noyikara nokyulera bukyulera omwana nakugambira noyetegereza mindset omwana yayina nomanya nkaho ina kuhabura nka hoina kuyamba Nkomuzaire titukuteekamu amaani batito mulitu abakikora tuli bize muno ha mirimo yaitu muko kurugaho nyenkyakara even when it's holiday okurugaho nyenkyakara nogenda orugire muka saha 2 ogarukire saha 2 ogarukire 12 obohikire muka onabire oliire otahire mu kisiika kyawe abandi oba nokyahika muka muli mutaye tuli kurungi dadi notahe kisiika bakuramukiza abandi babaramukiza no mbisiika you go to your bedroom toina bwire obukwikara nkaise bana gamba baita abana bange bano bubwisiki what are they planning? What do they have in mind? Enseno bagiro rabata. How had school been? You know? Abanyuani babo. Who is their best friend? Get to know these people. You know? Manya abantu abali in the social class, social space. Mubwomezi bw'abaana baabwe. Abaana bange, mwana wange, what was the worst scenario my child encountered at school? The worst days. What is it that my child experienced at school that she or he did not like? What is it that they are going through that they are not sharing with me? Can you give them time and hear them out? Abaana baitu bakusangaga they find solace mu bantu abandi like mu bantu abandi other than us. You know, habwokuba titukiha obwire abana titubaha obwire. We are not giving them time. We are so much busy and engaged mu bintu ebindi and we totally forget about them. Hati nyowe nkugamba bw'oraba oli mama, try to get time and sit with these kids. Talk to them. And don't just talk to them and tell them what you want them to do for you. Tell them what you would want them to be. Tell them this and that. Can you also try to listen to them? Can you try to listen to what they are saying? Listen to what they have. Listen to what is in their mind. Can you try to give it time? Understand the type of child you have. Manye kika ky'omwana kyoyina. Manye omwana ono akuteekereza ati, ola ateekereza ati, ono ebintu abirora ati, oli ebintu abirora ati. Try to challenge them. Let them try to challenge you. Ikaro manye abaana baawe, buli omu amaani ge hali gali. This one's strength is here, this one's strength is here. Abaana bano, they have a lot to say to us. They have a lot going on in their life. But tuino, we do bukwikara kuba nabo kubaza nabo. We do not have that time. Kasita nkuha fees, nsasura fees. Ebyokulya muliire, munyuire. Hati kandi nyo mukungonzaho kimwine kimukungamba. Muli bomezi. Mulwaire mumanyire hali mwina genda kubajanjaba. Abaana bamanyire. Clinic hali bagenda. They know. Ebyona kwegambo kabiteeka. Your house, your home is, everything in your home is structured well. You positioned your home well. Everything is very well aligned n'ebigendererwa byawe. Baitu hatika nkwabuze. Do you also know nti byona ebyokusobola abikora n'obikolera omwana n'otekereza nti at the back of your mind ngenda kuyihamu omwana atereekereire, ngenda kuyihamu omwana mulungu. Abaana bange balina kuba bati bagenda mu masomero gati. Abaana ne bakusala. Habuka toteireho obwongo. Tokihayira amaani tokiteireho obwire. Abaana tukubatwala mu masomero agarungi. And we don't make any follow-up. Tomanyire who is the best teacher. Tomanyire who is the worst. And why is the other one the best? Why is this one the worst? Tomanyire abanyungani b'abaana baawe. Tomanyire kiki abaana baane kibakwenda mu bwomezi. Nganja ne yange tuteekeho obwire. ekintu tukiwa obwire, abaana bano tubahulirize, abaana bano tubagaidinge, tubahereze obwire. All in all, that is what they want. It's the most important thing. That is what you can never regret, because it is then that they are going to become important citizens, important children. Abaana baitu, we are not instilling in them the behavior that we want. Good characters, good morals. You know, there's only one thing that we can't change. One thing that you can't change in a person. It's the personality. But we can always guide and advise. But behaviorism, that tukusobora kubantu, tukusobora zigora. Understand what your child believes in, what they hold so dear. Understand the position that you hold on your child, in your child's life. Abaana byonna tubibakolera tebakutugonza. Abakati tubaho obwire, titubahuliriza. Omwana akagenda haisomero ebintu bye byonna baabiiba. Omwana akagenda hasomero baamubuulinga. Abaana abandi, they are dying silently. Baine bikubaruma hamitima, banywani baabo bakubarumya emitima. Some of these kids have grown to an extent that they've grown enough to have boyfriends in their life, girlfriends in their life. Have you taken the time to sit them down? Try to ask them about their relationship life. Ask them how they are doing, who they are dating. These are uncomfortable conversations, but we have got to face them. We have to talk about these things. They have to be addressed. You need to be in the know. Iwe Nkomuzaire. Waina kumanya, omwana wange akwenda kaisiki muhara wakwenda mwisiki wakwenda wanka. Omwana ali 18 years and above. You don't expect this child not to be in a relationship. No. It is very possible nti asakuba 18, 20, even 23. Even 25 baliyo. By the way, ebya abasajja atabimanyire, ebya abakazi atabimanyire. But is that your child? If that is not your child, then put in the effort. Find out who they are in love with. Mwana wangu ohawo okwenda. Ngonza nyo nkwenda Caroline. Caroline niwe mwisiki wungonza. Caroline azarwanka wabunkaha. Caroline habwaki omugonza, habwaki mubona wakomereyo Caroline, because you know better than this child. You can advise, guide and counsel. You know? Caroline mugonza hokino mugambire mwana wange. Omuntu ensonga enkuru, omuntu zaina kusigikiraho. Okuba nagonza omuntu we nagamba ono nja kumara nawo obwomezi bwange ziti. Mwana wange ha myaka yawe nyowe nkugamba kino kikwata oti kiro kikwata oti. Habwokuba hati life goes through phases. Akasome kajja kuhika otekereza oti noti. Mwana wange okusoma kiikira byona. Bino bikole, I am not saying don't. Habwokuba omwana ojja mugamba otakikora omuteero mu kyongo okoleki, hala kusomera toliyo, hala kurubatira toliyo. Hati kikuru muno, you just become friends with this child. Nti you put this child in a space where they are able to tell you everything, that most of the things that is happening in their life. It helps you as a parent to be in the know. It also helps you okumanya abaana baawe mulingo kigubeemereire. You know? Kikuru muno. Omwana muhabule, omwana mufuule munyiwani waawe. Haroho omuntu ayagambire, nyowe abaana bange, baana bange. My children are my children. I am their mother. They are not my friends. I am not their friend. Yes. Somehow, I believe you. But it's also very important to understand nti bunkuba nengamba abaana bano you make them your friend. Tinkugamba ntingu ojo banyumiza buli kimu entirely that's happening in your life. No. Definitely there are boundaries. You set these boundaries. You created a wall. Abaana bamanyire they cannot cross here. Abaana booleke ntingu. Let them admire you. Be their inspiration. Let them not look for inspiration from elsewhere. You know? Let them aspire to at least be you or better than you. Examples. If you ask my children, tibaina mukazi wena ubamanyire owakabya akira mama wabo. No. Tibaina muntu wange. Iwa bawe bali bata. Habwaki abawe batakwikiririzamu habwaka bange ne banyikiririzamu. Ask yourself. Nti omwana akusobola kujja nakugambira nekintu even the dumbest thing kyokusakura and you just laugh off. They are free to share with you everything, anything. That is priceless. It doesn't mean that ono mwana akutahire muno so this child is so much your friend and you're so much their friend. So oyina kubagambira mpikirege hamulimo nyakora kinu nyina akuntalibanza hamulimo omulimo gwange guli kutu. No, you're not going to tell them all that. You know? That's the adult version of you. You do not have to inflict it on these children because they cannot hold it. You know? Tiba kubisobora. But what I'm saying is, nti sobora kuikaraho nabo, obagambe I am always here for you. Initiate conversations. Bakusobora kuba baine bakwenda kugamba, betu bakutina. Can you initiate conversations? According to their age, you as an adult, you know what you can say to what age and what to say to what age. We've been there. You know, we've been there. We know the right words. So kikuru mono. Abaana baitu, let's engage them. Let's also be engaged in their lives. Tumanye everything that they are doing. Tumanye their best subjects. Omwana akugambire, this is good. This teacher teaches like this. This teacher is like this. Kiyambo mwana onu kuba nti gonze kizibu kizire kiri kiyamani. Ayangu hakuija owawe. Nimusobora kuba nimukisetolinga. Nti gonze aine ebintu byakusobora kwijja nakugamba. Iwe norra nogamba ha. Kino bundakireko mwana wange agenda kugwa mu buzibu. Nomutangira. You understand? So kirungi muno, it is very good. Utasasura fizo okaikara okaikara okakwata na mikono kaheeka. Nangwa that's not enough. But mama, how involved are you in your child's life? Omwana buba kagenda asomero gwawe ne guhwa antiti babaikiriza simu hasomero. Ogeruka murara have visitations day. Nibaikara mwebale kusoma. Nibati wedore kiyenyi. Biwonyese bambi mukuzoka kurungi. Bati uniform yawe nokangaho. Aneti abanyoni bawe balinka. Aisha, but who are your friends? Where are they? Who are their parents? Find out. Be in the know. That is your child. You know? Everything that happens in that child of yours is your responsibility. You are a part of them. Omwana muhabuze. Aisha, banyoni bawe balinka habakuletere. Bazaire bawe nibobo. Baikaranka. What do they do? Just because you want to know them. Kikuyamba. Nti abazaire bawe bumbamanyire. So I know the family where you come from. Manyire omuntu akurubata no mwana wange. Manyire omuntu nkokuba kuhingisaniza bitekerezo no mwana wange. In most cases, abaana baitu batekerezanga abanywani baabo. Munywani we byabana akorojja kwesanga no mwana is playing a part in that. Or they are exactly that. Titumanya birungi oba bibi. Baitiwe obwobotairemu amaani kikuyamba. Omwana ogwo waawe kaana kaawe. okunyetegereza kawe akaguru kakutwika enku busaha genda kikukooro yihireho iwe so tufune gaakayire nomanya at least every weekend abaana nibamanya buli weekend mami na daddy baza night abaana bayayanire that moment. Always make it a good moment. Muliye munywe museke muzaane mukoleki omwana hule na itaga buli dakika garuka muka because there is peace, there is joy, there is love at home. Abaana baawe bakuheeroho ekyokurorwaho bakyokurorwaho ekirungi mu buwomezi bw'abaana baawe. Mami wangala atinat, daddy wangala atinat, mami wangala atinat, daddy wangala atinat, omwana w'omujungu bw'omuhabuza habwomezi bwe every step of the way, in every step of the way in their journey, they will always refer you to their parents. Mom, dad, somehow, somewhere other siblings will come in. Or somewhere around a friend will come in, but it always begins with mom and dad. You know why? Bulaya abana tubahuwire. Like, because everything here is systemized. Omwana Omuzaire, you get a maternity leave, paternity leave. Omwana nibakuhereza akasumi kogenda kuikara muno mwana ogwo. Akasumi yako bukahuawo. It is your responsibility kurora you are in the life of this child. Abasomesa baino obugabe kuhabuliriza omwana ono obwomezi bwakurabamu. Abaana babaha obugabe to speak up, speak out, stand for themselves. They are trained and taught that here in school. Nikyo kurora omwana kuiragura ikarabu akulire bulaya oba kuikara bulaya. Entekereza ye, embaza ye, endora ye y'ebintu yenyawukana muno ha mwana ali Africa. Most times abaana baikulire bulaya oba baikaire bulaya obaba ni babaza omuntu arora bali authoritative oba bali Uganda omuntu asakurana ga omwana ono kana abalisa like with authority, this child is authoritative. Akubalisa obusobozi bwingi muno. They are knowledgeable. Bamanya omwana bana abaza norura kubaza with knowledge. Ekintu kyakubaza hakiyetegereza okyetegereza. They speak babaze kintu like kintu nko kikali. They are very open. They say it as is. They respect bwaba mukulize mu mbeere nungi bateekamu respect, baitu tikikumanyisa nti ngu baina kumigirizibwa omwana wa bulaya tomumigira mu ntongi. They know how to stand up for themselves. They know how to speak up. They know how to address issues. They've been trained and taught this. Kurugira kimu hansi. They ask questions. Omwana akuhabuza. Nakuhabuza kino nakuhabuza kiri. And you have to answer them. Because it's good. Ojunanizibwaho iwe muzaire kufuna akairi you sit with your child. To know how your child is doing. If you don't do that, omwana akoleka ntingu you are not involved in their life. Authorities come in. Organizations come in. They want to know why you're not giving this child the ample time. Nkukora. Yes, okukora. Everyone is working. But you must, it's your responsibility kuba mbomezi bw'omwana. So nomanya nyina akora kuruga bwire buti kanga bwire buti. Oba nkukora mulimo ki oba mulimo ki. Oba mirime ingaha. But nyina, I have to spare time for my child. Habakakasumi kajja kuika bajja kuhabuza omwana ono. How is your mother involved in your life? How is your papa involved in your life? Okay. Are you happy with your parents? Do they make you happy? Do they do this? Do they do that? Omwana akura wena with a healthy, how do they say it? Healthy mind. Baito jakubola aho ito abazaire baita Africa omwana banakya bamanya obwire bwogarukira buli omu yetekeregeira banaabiro bano kyanja buli omu naikamu ogenda kulola abaire atalina ekyakola bakuseka bagula ogenda kulola akwasire glass ako webale yabwoli tabwoli kurungi ego tuliyo kurungi norabaho mu kisiika nanyenkya nekire kigarukaho tuhindulemu abaana baitu kuruga hansi tubagonze okugonza omwana tikuba kusiisa utagonza omwana mu ngeri y'okumusiisa kumudyedya atagambwa aho takoraki hati kandi aho omwana oba n'omwikara omwana oyina kumugonza in a sense that you train this child hali ebyo bimbagambiire omwana n'omutraininga kumanya nti ngu what it means to have everything and what it means not to have nothing. I was telling someone the other time nti itwe abantu Uganda buli omu akafunamu akasente omwana wange kamutwale ku swimming omwana wange kamutwale mu zoo omwana wange kamutwale aliyeho hano omwana wange kamutwale mu hoteli eti omwana wange kamutwale campinga omwana wange kamutwale hano. Everyone wants to do something good mu bwomezi bw'abaana baabo. Betukamba nze nkwabuze bayinga hamuli twabayikara nitugamba abaana bange bano oba omwana ngono kamutwale mu irwaro atali ganaga private government mutwale mu marwaro ga government boma hali agende mu wodez enyawukana arola obwomezi nikiyo kiki tuba mutwaleho mu wodi y'abaana arole obwomezi nikiyo kiki abaana bakwefora ngunguni abo tingambwaho omwana muihoko mutwaleho tuina center for the handicapped aho bujenje Masindi along Hoima Road mutwaleho ku plus other centers that you know omwana mutwaleho oku arole ensi arole abaana abalema buli kikaki obulemu buli amwana omwana muyoku omwana kugenda okakora okagenda hali kiro kya visitation iwo okagenda ha prison okagamba tinyina we do not have not come to visit anyone but nkwenda omwana wange murabi I want my child my son my daughter to see what happens around prison. Omwana mutwale ha polisi arole what is happening there. That is real life. Omwana amanya kino tinsa kikora kijja kunaga hano. Omwana kimwegesa gratefulness, compassion, kindness. Omwana namanya okay itwe butulwara ntugenda kujanjabibwa hani itwe butulwara ntuba tuti abantu bakubyama na hansi oli amaguru ge hanikire ono mwana mutongo gwa agenda kuzaala dora akuluma taina nekiyaina doro no mwana alati dorona alati. Buy a few things, especially her birthdays abana baitu omwana itwa bakiazi celebrating ndiye mwana anga ikize myaka 5 mwana anga ikize myaka 10 15 12 you shower them with presents. How about, well, you could do that still, but how about you change a little bit, spare some money, buy a few things. Herezo mwana onagende mu irwara atandike eggaba oloho drawing lessons to this child. Herezo omuntu arola omuntu nkokwa kumusiima bantu bona bamutunule she's giving out, of course to a few. Nubuku babu kiti buna butano nubuku babu bibiri ahira barwaire babiri, but like let all of the others look at this child, let her look them all look, let them look back. Let this child see how grateful omuntu, you make sure omuntu wako haba ile malina yetaaga buyambi, how grateful they'll be. Omwana kimwegesa obuntu kimuha obuntu n'amanya obuntu n'amanya okugaba omutima gw'omwana ogwo oba oyina ekyoggwombekamu ekirungi muno ekyotakusoboire kuba n'oteeka mu bwomeezi bwe n'ebigambo bati okiteiremu n'ebikorwa. Omwana mutwale ha prison mugambe tikuligamba buli ali hano weena akakora musango kandi tikuligamba nti buli ali hano ali innocent so kizibu kumanya haruho abakubaza amazima haruho abakubaza obuduupi osi abagambe nti hano tuyinaho omuntu ate naate amazira akasumi kati tumusibire musiba amazira emyaka etineti. Can I speak to him? Is it possible for us to meet him or her? We brought this. Mumu meeting with security. Let this person speak to your child. This is what I did. It is very wrong. This is where it got me. I've been here for this and this while. I have family, I have children. I've not been in their life physically. I am detained here. This is now my life. You don't want to end here. Abaana tubegese ebintu bityo. Those are lessons omwana zalivinga with for the rest of their life. Abaana tubatwale mu those centers for the handicapped. Omwana alola abakugera ebimira, abakugera ebichwanta, abakwekurura, abakora buli kimu bali aho, omwana na bintu nibimurabamu ali aho. Abatakusobora kusitama hatoyi. Omwana alola abakwekurura, omwana alola abalina okuguru kumu, omwana alola abatalina amaguru, alola abatalina amaiso, alola abakibubwa abatakubaza, abatakuhura. Omwana abirole. Ogaruke muko ogamba omwana ono tinti ayenda kuijukiza swala okusaara has to be a part of you. Kikukakataho okusaba abatali basiramu okusaba kikukakataho titwina nguzi twahaire mukama ruhanga kukuhanga oloti titwina nguzi twahaire mukama ruhanga kutuha kinu kitwina mukama akatukomamu yatuha tumuramye tumusiime tumuhese kitinisi bikuru ebintu ebyo nga njani yange bikuru muno rubata hakiaro mu byaro hali turuga tuinayo obukayikuru ogenda mundo kwa kakayikuru ali mukajjo kali hayi kumuteera abaana baliyoko bakuru batambigere bakugere ebimira genda mu masomero omwana mutwale mu busomero somero obwo bw'omukyaro obwo bweira obuyikaire omwana aluloha abaana abakusoma bayikalire abibloka aluloha abaana abakusoma ebitabo nibabiha mu kaveera abaana barubasire hansi aluloha abaana bazira isomero batanabire na maiso omuhaire byokulya byokunywa bagabira alole abaana nko kuba kubirwanira mugaruke muko mugambe do you see what it means? Do you understand now? Bumbani mbagamba be grateful, be kind, be this. Abaana tubegese ebintu bino busaha genda abiboleka okujja kuza omwana ayina engeso omwana ali hambo omwana ayina omutima ayina obuntu ayina discipline and respect. You will be happy for the rest of your life. Tubikole. Ni malira mbairagani mbagamba abazaire abakyatwara abaana manyagenzere kubunga mwananka. Bantu inyu abantu bakukozesa abaana baite ebintu ebibi ni malira kanu kakwate kurungi. Abaana baitu bakubasobyaho, abaana baitu bobwisiki, abanyanya baitu bakubasobyaho. Abaana baitu bobwisiki ba anko babo bakubasobyaho. Abaana baitu bobwisiki abayiseitwe bakubasobyaho. Banyanya baitu niko gamba abaana baitu abobwisiki bakubakwata bakubahikiyaho buli samani. Ebintu binu biriyo. Omukazi okagenda kuswerwa wagenda kuswerwa n'omwana waawe. Fayo habaro. Baiba baitu bakukwata abaana baitu nibabakozesa. Abaana nibarubatira mu kutina omwana kubanza kuba nakutiina ndakibwara akihurara akihurata nkimugambe tinda akimugambe arampuliriza aranyikiririza obundi abimugamba akagamba nkudupa akanteera akankora kino omwana nalubatira mu kutiina ekintu ekiwaakumanyira niko gambako kitangire oba okiemezi you put a stop to it notakimanya ogenda kimanya omwana afunira endoobo omwana ebizibu biyizire mulekeraho oba tulekeraaho kuwunyeeza abaana kwanjeeza abaana ensi ehoire olwoya ensi efiire ensi ei tukaba tumanyireyo obuntu tekyaloho itwe abantu tugihindwire abantu bakukozesa abaana ebintu mukubirora nebirubataha social media nze omusajja yankwatira omwana bawange ebintu biri mbahaji ebintu biri mbaseeka ebintu biri manya bano bafaza bapasta abantu abakuru b'amadini batukaba tumanyire nti ngo hatabo nibo bakwetegereza kurungi edini niba abamanyire abamanyi abakira buba kutusomesa tukukwata tukuhondera ebyo bibakutugamba nti hatibo byokurorwaho mu society bakukolera kime ebintu ebijunzire so onganjani zange kikuru omulingo gw'okusobora kumanya nti omwana waawe ali safe is when you're with your child. Abaana twege kuikara nabo. Tinkugamba nti buli muntu mubi. Tinkugamba buli munyanya muntu tinkugamba buli benganda babi. Haruhaba kuikara n'abaana baitu mbosinge. Baitu kizibu kubamanya. Tukubarora emitima yabo nungi, tukubarora mukisisane ekindi, baitu titumanyire kiri mitima yabo. Nabanu abaina abaana babakwasire omuntu akugamba bojonka bantakinihira nanko gwasobora kikora. So hata okwerinda ebyo byona nokubyetangira ikara n'omwana wawe mukaikara n'omwana wawe munju. Habwe bigambo ebyo mwikale kurungi.